Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. This is a timeless reading where the universe is going to help you get activated in some area of your life, some area that is blocked. They want to help activate that. They want to help unblock it. So I want to take a moment before we get started and mention that this is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this, that is when you are supposed to hear this message. All right, Taurus. So let's get into it here. Let's see what we have. Divine Source Creator, what is needed to be activated for Taurus? Show me clearly what is needed to be activated for Taurus. Divine Source Creator, show us clearly, please. What needs to be activated for Taurus? Show us clearly what needs to be activated. Woo, Taurus. You've got the cosmic flower here, and what this says is the frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificent out into the world. So what this is telling me is that you're holding back, Taurus. And why are you holding back? What is holding you back from your desires? What is holding you back from that job? What is holding you back from that love? And it is going to be different for all of you. But this is telling me here that the universe wants to help unblock what you're holding back from, what you're not sharing with the world, what you're not putting out there, what you're not showing, because maybe you're afraid of judgment. Maybe you're afraid that it won't be well accepted. Maybe there will be criticism, right? And we all have that. I get that. I've been through that. I understand immensely. But again, the divine is saying here, the frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, what is within us, okay? So really activating the part from within that we need to go ahead and put out there, okay? This is where we pour our magnificence out into the world. So if you've been having, let's say, for example, and this isn't going to be everybody, but for example, Taurus, let's say you are normally very good in interviews and you normally interview, and anytime you interview, you absolutely 100% get that position, right? However, you've been interviewing and something isn't working like it used to work, right? Something's not working. You're not feeling yourself. You're not like, something's not flowing here, right? That's what we're unblocking. And that can be in love, that can be in work, money, that can be in any area of your life. So part of this process, Taurus, these are the sacred geometry activation cards. They are literally meant for you to stare at this sacred geometry and it will help clear that blockage. Okay, so you may want to take a moment and pause the video and just take a nice long look at this, or you can restart the video, watch it again. It doesn't matter how you do it, but you really want to kind of focus in on the sacred geometry, right? They're very powerful cards. I feel by doing this, you're really putting your true self out there in a way that really shines. It's really going to start attracting things to you. So again, I'm just using the interview as an example, but it's like now the next interview you go on, here you are, there's your personable self. There's all the great attributes of being a Taurus, and being a hard worker comes out, and you know exactly what to say in that interview, and you don't have to think about it. It just flows. Same with if you're on a date, right? You really can go ahead and put yourself all the way out there. You're not trying to pretend to be somebody you're not, because you're just this bright light, right? When you're in your natural state, you are very charismatic, right? You're a Taurus. People are drawn to you. So I really feel like whatever has been holding that back, and you don't even have to pinpoint it, to be honest with you. You don't have to pinpoint what it is. You just know there's something not feeling like you, right? And this will unlock it for you, and you don't even have to know what it is. Okay, so take that moment, take the deep breath in, focus on the card, focus on the sacred geometry, and just allow, even say it out loud. I allow the universe to clear this blockage, because it's probably, I'm feeling like it's very frustrating for you. Like, I don't understand. I don't feel like I'm doing anything different. And maybe you're not seeing it. Sometimes we're not putting our true self out there and we don't even realize we're not doing it, right? Like we're watching what we say to so much of an extent that we're really not truly being ourselves. And it may have been confusing for you. But be reassured whenever you see this, whenever this video is brought to you by Spirit, they are here to help. Okay, they are here to help. They're here to help you, bring you back into your core self of being so that you can express that, and therefore you can bring in the love, bring in the money, bring in the job. So I really, really like this for you, because sometimes we're very unaware that we have this blockage going on. Right? It feels like we're doing all the same things that we would normally do, and we're just not seeing it. We're, what's that phrase? Too close to the situation, if you will. So again, let's see what else we have. Angels, guides, ancestors for Taurus. Let's see what we have for Taurus, please. Show me clearly. Angels, guides, ancestors for Taurus. Show me clearly. What is the message here? If I could grab the cards. Show me clearly. What is the message here? Show me clearly, please. What is the message for Taurus? Show me clearly for Taurus, please. Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus? Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus, please? Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus? There we go. I knew something would come out sooner or later, right? So I love it. You have Pluto. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and a rebirth. And I love that, because they actually had me pause, because it almost is like the phoenix coming from the ashes. Like you're being reborn back into the best version of you. So it's not only are you being your authentic self and really putting it out there now, it's an even better version of your authentic self you're ready to put out, right, into the world, which I really love for you. This is like... I kind of just went through this. I'm not even going to lie, Taurus. A lot of you who are watching, my dedicated subscribers to the channel, my sun sign is a Taurus. And I literally just went through this, not in a bad or difficult way, but I had to kind of step back from everything for a moment and just kind of go, why aren't things flowing the way they normally do, right? And I had to do, for me, it was a lot of meditation, extra meditation. And through that, right, through that extra meditation, I realized that there were some behaviors and some things I was saying that weren't really, they weren't lies, they weren't anything of that nature, but they weren't truly me, if that makes sense for y'all. So I wound up doing those meditations, extra meditations, and it really did clear me. And it did feel kind of like that phoenix, right, out of the ashes, where it's like I just became a better version of my authentic self. All right. So I really like that. So for some of you, it's going to be really heartfelt. Like you're like, yeah, I know exactly that. Some of you, it's a little bit lighter, like it was for me, a little bit lighter. So just however that resonates with you, but it's really beautiful to see, because for me, and for what your angels, guides, and ancestors are saying, is we do need those rebirths. We do. That's part of our evolution, right? So you should not sit and think like, oh, I was doing something wrong, because you weren't. It's a recalibration, a readjustment, a birth into, again, letting the true you be put out there, the better, authentic version of you out there. And trust me, man, I'm going to tell you, what would you do if you saw a phoenix? You couldn't help yourself but being drawn to it. I got to get closer. I got to look at it. I got to touch it. I got to see it, right? That's what's going to happen with you. You're going to get the offers. People are going to be drawn to you now because you're shining brighter. Look at this phoenix. That is just absolutely, you couldn't take your eyes off of it. It's like the sun, right? How beautiful it is. So I really like this energy for you. It's quite powerful. I love that rebirth part. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. What is the message? What is the message for Taurus? Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus? Show me clearly. Thank you. All right. So what do we have here? Yeah, faith. I love that. Look at the imagery here. Look at how similar this feels to me. It just does. I can feel the same power from these cards. This is knowing. This is the faith and the knowing that if I put my best authentic self out there, that it will be received in a positive, beautiful way. And therefore, positivity will come. So again, if this is like a job and and I don't know why they keep using this, is somebody's got to be going through this with the job thing, but it's like now you have faith in you. Now you have that confidence in you to go out there, to sit in that interview and to be like, I'm the one for this job, right? It's that kind of confidence in yourself that is coming back through. I love this. It's that confidence of self coming back through. They want one more of these, which, you know, they're kind of doing each sign a little bit differently. So far, well, I've only done you and Aries, so, but it's coming out a little bit differently for each one. So make sure you check out your other placements, your rising, your moon, and your Venus, okay? Let me just grab that one, okay? Because it went to the floor. Let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You have shifting. Aries had shifting too. So if you have Aries in your chart, I can't talk. Yeah, it's the shifting, right? It's the rebirth here. It's shifting of the energy, but it's not going from negative to positive. I want to be very clear in this. It's not that you were in a negative space. I'm not feeling that at all. It almost felt just kind of stuck. And not for very long. I don't feel like this has been in your energy for very long for most of you. This might be a couple days. This might be a month. But you're shifting into that new rebirth, into really bringing an even more, I want to say even more positive part of you out with the faith card and the shifting card. So you'll have to tell me in the comments, guys, how this is resonating with you, how this maybe, and I do feel for a lot of you, there was a little bit of confusion. Like, I understand, I'm not really doing anything differently, but there was like the stuck energy and now you're unstuck. So let's see what we have in the tarot for my beautiful Taurus out here. What do we have? What do we have for Taurus? Angels, guides, ancestors. So again, the universe is helping you unlock this block here. And I feel like it's just, I don't even feel like it's a big block for most of you. Some of you, it might be. It might be a very big block, but the energy that I'm feeling is that this is something minor. This is not something so heavy. This is just, oh, there's a slight block here, right? So let's just clear it out. Let's just take care of it. So let's see what we have. Show me clearly, please. Angels, guides, ancestors for Taurus. Show me clearly. What is the message here? Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. Angels, guides, ancestors. Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message? There we go. All right, what do we have here? Oh, yeah, look at that. 2 of Wands. That can talk about being stuck. So I feel like they're just confirming, like, the 2 of Wands is such a great energy as far as it's Wands energy, right? Excited, passionate for life, being positive, wanting to take the next step forward, but not being able to take the next step forward for some odd reason, right? So I feel like they're acknowledging that they're helping you to take the next step forward towards this path, right? Again, I felt like it was a minor block, and to me, this is just confirmation that it was a minor standstill here with this 2 of Wands. So you are on the right path. They are going to unblock this. They're going to activate this in you, right? This better, authentic self to put out there, and then that allows you to take the next course of action. So beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. Thank you. Look at that. Wow. I can't even believe this. Like, I am stunned right now. I'm absolutely stunned right now, Taurus, because I'm going to tell you, sometimes I even forget. This deck has 2 extra cards. They are the equivalent to the major arcana. One of them is the infinite universe, and this one's the Phoenix Rising. I'm absolutely stunned. I am absolutely stunned right here because that's exactly what is happening here. Again, more confirmation that the bigger, better version of you is ready to come out now because you have some help from your angels, guides, ancestors, the universe to help unblock this, right? And that could just be this reading. I mean, it could be that simple, right? So I'm just absolutely stunned with the Phoenix Rising coming out twice there. That is just beautiful. Let's see what else we have. Wow, Taurus. That is stunning to me. Stunning. Show me clearly. Thank you. All right. What just flew over here? Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The 4 of Pentacles, guys, talks about being stuck. So a lot of cards about being stuck. But it's in reverse. So it's talking to me about, yeah, this is definitely being released for you. And it could be in any area of your life, you guys. You know, you can put it in the comments. I accept the activation from the universe to be unstuck in whatever area. If you really want to solidify that to the universe, that I'm willing to have you help me, right? This is amazing though, because this talks about I was stuck. I'm the Phoenix. I'm having this rebirth here. Now I'm unstuck. And for some of you, it might be something big. For some of you, again, it's, I don't know why they keep telling me this, but it just feels like, oh, I was going and everything was working and everything was working. And then all of a sudden it stopped working because there was some blockage in there. And you know why? I get it. I get what they're saying. It may have been in your subconscious, guys. That's why you may not recognize it, because you're not knowing of it. You're not aware of it because it was in your subconscious. I see. That's why they were giving me that. Anyway, but regardless, it's great because you're going to move on from this. You are the Phoenix rising, right? You are going to move on this. You're going to be bigger and more brilliant than you were prior. And that's awesome. Show me clearly, what is the message for my beautiful Taurus out there? What is the message for Taurus? Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus? Yeah, look at that. I love that. That was then. This is now. Let go of last year, last week, and yesterday, and live in the moment. Wow. You cannot make that up. I just love it, because we were just like literally talking about how this could have been just a short span of time, right? Let go of yesterday. They've helped you pass this. Let go of last week if this was a week for you. For some of you, it might have been a year. But for most of you, I feel it was like in the last, couple days, week, maybe 2 weeks. And something just wasn't in the flow, right? For you to be your authentic self and really shine the way that Taurus does, to allow not only to do the work necessary, because I feel like with Wands, like you were trying to do the work, but you weren't getting results, right? Now you're going to start getting the results because you're really putting 100% into this of you. And that's just beautiful. So Taurus, don't forget to go ahead and book your personal reading with your angels, guides, and ancestors. The link to the booking site is in the description box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and hit all notifications. That way you are notified when we go live. So with that being said, all of my love, light, and blessings to you, Taurus.